FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. Meghan McCain has remained close to one of her former colleagues at The View after her departure. During an appearance on Stitcher's Reality with the King podcast, McCain opened up about her bond with her former co-worker Sunny Hostin. Sunny is one of the greatest TV presences in all of television. I keep telling her she should have her own show, McCain, 37, told host Carlos King of Hostin, 53. I don't know why MSNBC isn't trying to poach her for Rachel Maddow's spot. The Bad Republican author continued, she's by far the most politically savvy person on that show. And extremely curious in a way I didn't find anyone else I worked with. Like, curious about different aspects of politics. Even though McCain has remained friends with Hostin since her departure, she doesn't have that same level of closeness with the rest of the cast. She's the only cast member I still have a relationship with, McCain continued. I have such love for her and respect for her. She's a really good person and she didn't demonize me the way a lot of other people did, for whatever that's worth. McCain exited The View in August 2021 after nearly 4 years. Throughout her time on the show, her more conservative-leaning beliefs often resulted in her sparring with co-hosts Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar. It was a privilege to be on for 4 years. I have moved on. I don't watch the show at all. It doesn't really enter my lexicon that often, even just the feeds I follow on Twitter and the news I read and the pop culture I consume, she said on the podcast. Most of the pop culture I consume, it's a lot of housewives, so I don't watch anymore and it would be too weird to watch. I don't miss it and I think it's because I had such a hard time my last season, she continued. It was a really hard time in my life. I've been really open, in my book, about what happened. I felt like I owed it to give more context to my experience. I think my experience on the show suffered a lot with COVID and Zoom. I think it's a lot easier to hate someone through a box and through a screen and to not understand where they're coming from. Hostin previously said McCain believes people did not like her or treated her a certain way because of her opinions. I certainly don't share any of her opinions, at all, about anything, but I don't feel that way about her, Hostin continued. I can't claim to understand her because I think she's very complicated. Her experience is her experience. No one can say that she didn't experience it in that way because it's hers. I didn't see it that way. I didn't experience it the way she did. But am going to defer to her that she experienced it like that. By Dory Jackson at Dory_Yakin. By Dave Quinn at 9Daves.